Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dill and we are back here with another Madden video. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over all the new things in Madden 23, specifically the beta that just dropped. Now, I'm not going to be giving like a full review of every single thought I have. I just want to go over the new stuff. One, if you weren't able to play the beta, or two, maybe you didn't notice some of the things I'm going to go over in this video. Now, right before we do go ahead and talk about the Madden 23 beta, I want to go ahead and bring back the comment of the day. Today's winner is going to be my guy Julian right here. He said I was one of the most consistent Madden YouTubers that actually post quality and helpful content. Really appreciate that, my guy. Hey, if you want to go ahead, have a chance to win comment today, make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the beta if you were able to play. Now, there's really going to be three parts to this video. A little bit's going to be kind of how the game plays. We're going to save the how the game plays till the end. The first two things I want to go over is playbooks and also abilities. So we're going to go ahead and use Madden 22 right here as an example. There's really four abilities I want to go over. The first one right here is going to be on the quarterback. Now, something that I noticed was, I believe Josh Allen has this thing. I don't know if it's the exact name, but it's pretty much like a low ball elite. What that means is he's going to have perfect accuracy on low balls 20 yards down the field. And there's also the other version of that, which is like high ball elite. Again, not really sure the exact names of the abilities, and I wish I could show y'all. We're not able to capture anything from the beta, which does kind of suck, but yeah. So you can have perfect accuracy on high balls 20 yards down the field and also low balls. I feel like that is pretty interesting. Now, again, you might be freaking out right now, but don't worry. I'll let you know the low ball wheel routes aren't that good right now. Now, the other thing I wanted to touch on ability wise was, you see one step ahead right here on Jalen Ramsey. There's kind of like one step ahead is still a thing, but there's also something called like inside shade, which is pretty much one step ahead, but on inside shades, and then outside shade, which again, pretty much one step ahead on the outside. So I think how they broke that up was interesting while also keeping one step ahead. I'm really curious to see like the AP of it in like Ultimate Team, right? And these were just the abilities in the beta. Could they take these away? Maybe. Could they add new ones? Probably. The next thing I want to talk about is playbooks. So playbooks are pretty interesting. For the most part, a lot of things stayed the same. Like, I will say Bunch is no longer in Seattle and Bunch tight end. But the two playbooks that really caught my eye though, one, the Seahawks and also the Rams. I think those playbooks were super interesting because they had a lot of unique plays that I didn't see in other playbooks. They would be called things like Rams Flood or something like that, or like, you know, like Seattle Flood, you know, and they were kind of in like what would be considered like off meta formations in Madden 22. Again, kind of hard to tell what the meta is going to be in Madden 23 right now. Yeah, those were really the two playbooks that caught my eye. Now, obviously things like, you know, Brian Dable, who was the Bills offensive coordinator, going to the Giants. The Giants are pretty much going to go ahead, have the Bills offensive playbook. And yeah, pretty much off the top of my head, that was really it. And something that I thought was interesting though, right? So the Dolphins got Mike McDaniel as their head coach, right? They did not get like the 49ers playbook. Their playbook pretty much stayed the same. Now, defensive wise though, things changed a lot. Like the Dolphins no longer have big nickel. I know Carolina's defense, they have 3-3-5 Sam now, which was a formation I really liked. But again, for the most part, pretty much things stayed the same. They did change the name of formations though, right? So like 3-3-5 wide is now called like 3-3 cub, and then like nickel normal is called like nickel over. Like a lot of just different name changes, but pretty much the same exact formation. And also another thing, the Steelers no longer have that 1-5-5 double A gap thing in the beta right now. Again, all these things could change. And also there's a lot of things like cover two invert type of things, right? So picture right here, your two safeties double high, like a baseline type of look, right? Your two safeties right here. This safety right here is going to be in a curl flat, and this corner over here on the outside is now going to be in a deep half, and it's called like cover two invert. There was like plays added here and there, and I will say like for the most part, I felt like playbooks were pretty solid. Like I really didn't have any complaints. A lot of them stayed the same in 22. Now, were they up to the standard that, you know, I would like really like? Probably not. But now we're gonna go ahead and touch on gameplay right here. Okay, we're just gonna go into practice mode real quick. All right, y'all, so let's talk about how the game is playing. So first off, one, it's pretty hard to roll out with quarterbacks. Like I will say right now, the whole narrative that Madden is the same every year, I think that it couldn't be further from the case with 23 if it stays the way the beta is playing right now. Since my time playing Madden and recording content, I have not seen like this drastic of a change Madden to Madden. Like, I really don't know, man, because of the fact that like defense is dominant. Defense is crazy good, and just the way like the zone logic and everything is just so much better. Now I am personally okay with the way the zones are playing in the beta right now, and yeah, comparing that to Madden 22 next gen, it's just like it's night and day. It is literally night and day. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and give an example of how the game is playing right now. Where like the left side of the field, I don't really care what's going on over there. I'm focusing on the right side of the field, just a simple flood concept, first a cover 3. Right now, I want you to pay attention. I can throw RB and I can also throw A right now. In the beta, okay, the pass rush is way faster, even versus a team like the Jets, okay? So I will go ahead and say in the beta right now, yes, you can still throw like this check down right here, right? But you need to be fast with your reads, man. You got to be fast. Like, offense is very difficult right now. Will they probably tune pass rush? Yeah. And will they make it a little drastic? Probably. But right now, you got to be fast with your reads. You got to do a lot of like pre-snap reading. Like, okay, I think he's going to be in cover 3. Okay, we can hit the flats. But right now, you'd be getting sacked. Like, this guy right here would probably be like on your quarterback right now. And 4-man rushes are super good. You get shedded really fast. Now, you're not really going to have time to consistently throw this. It's not going to be consistent. Again, you kind of got to take like what the defense gives you, right? So a lot of times in Madden 22, right, you could have your flat open, right? But you just be like, you know, I know my corner route's going to get open too. In 23 right now, if your flat's open, you better take the freaking flat, because you're not going to have time to throw this corner route. And I think that's pretty much the best way I could describe the way the pass rush of the defense right now. And I will say, like, a lot of like bombs you're used to for coverages, like the slant post type of thing out of trips, it's hard to even try to one play defenses because of the fact that the pass rush is so good. Like, you feel super rewarded blitzing. So right here, we're gonna throw the ball, and I'm gonna show you an example of something that again is different, right? So we're gonna go ahead, just fall down right here, and we're gonna go into the instant replay just to kind of show you how fast zones are reacting. You see this middle third safety right here, okay? Look at just, that's probably the best example I could give you, the middle third safety. You see how Tua's already wind up right here, and he throws the ball. And while the ball's in the air, now he starts reacting. What's different in the beta is, right, that middle third safety and just zones in general would react when the ball's like right here, when he first cocks back. That's pretty much the main difference. Because again, like, okay, if this outside third safety could react right now, he'd play this corner route, right? But he just doesn't in Madden 22. And you know, in 22, he can't play it. So yep, that's a laser. Now, the last thing I want to touch on is the throw meter. If you guys have seen any videos, the video in the trailer where it's timed or whatever. Right now, I have mine on the classic setting, which is just like the Madden 22 throwing, where you don't have to time anything. You can just go ahead, throw the ball, right? Like, just like that, no timing, no nothing. The reason why I have it on that right now is because I really don't see the benefit of having that throw meter stuff on. Like they said, you could put the ball exactly where you want it. But what I noticed was, I felt like it took longer to throw. Like, obviously, right, because you do have to go ahead time stuff, right? And I just felt like with the pass rush right now, not really worth it. Now, potentially, if they tune pass rush and also like just kind of go over like exactly why you would want to run this, you could see the return of like some low ball type of wheel route stuff, because one, your quarterback, you know, they added the ability, the low ball like elite ability, high ball elite ability, right? You get a lot of inaccurates on low balls, like a lot. Like, it's probably similar to the amount of inaccurates you get high balling in this game. You get a lot of inaccurates low balling. And also, okay, so we're just gonna low ball this right here. Do you see how it, like, the ball goes on his inside? Now, if you look right here, like when we low balled, right, you see how the ball's like on his inside and just being like led like that. The difference is the ball would be like right like in front of him. I'm trying to find a good spot. Like, it'd be like more on the 30, I feel like, in the beta, right? But in this game, it's bled more inside. So yeah, I mean, wheel routes, not really the best. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the low ball wheel meta stuff, nah, not looking too good. But I will say, we might have found like the new wheel route. I'll let y'all know though. I will be making a video on my best day one offense again, and I'm between a couple formations right now. I think bunch X nasty is going to be really good. I think like potentially spread could be really good again, like facing certain looks and stuff. I really like my doubles halfback weak. I think U-trips is great, and obviously like the best players in the world that consistently run bunch, consistently run trip side in, that stuff is still going to be really good. But it's going to be interesting to see exactly what takes over. And I will be dropping a review of would I get Madden 23 based on the beta when the beta ends, which I believe is the 20th. But yeah, that's pretty much just me going over like all the new things that I noticed. Let me drop down in the comments if I am missing anything though. Just wanted to go ahead, get the guys that one, maybe didn't get their code, or two, maybe you didn't notice the things like the inside shade ability or like the low ball elite type ability. Let me know down in the comments though. Are we excited for Madden 23? I hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all boys, man. We're on the road to 10K subscribers, so make sure to check the links in the bio. We are going to be streaming a ton when Madden 23 drops, man. Hit the Twitch, hit the TikTok, hit the Twitter, man. But other than that though, man, I do appreciate y'all clicking onto the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Other than that though, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.